All right, lunge knee lowers. What you're going to do is you're going to take a long step back. Make sure that this toe is turned forward. So both of these hips are stacked, nice tight core, and you're gonna actively pull yourself down here, okay? Get your shoulders on your back, wrap your arms, and we are simply going to tap and up. And I'm hinged a little bit with a nice tight core brace, and I'm working into this front glute, and I'm squeezing the back glute. Here, stay there, tap. It's called burn for a reason, tap. If you can't go as low, that's totally fine. We're keeping that knee here with a hinge, putting the weight into the heel of this top foot, and then squeezing through the back toe into that lunge. If you're unable to do a chair pose, no worries. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get our backs against the wall, no arch, flatten it, okay? Drive through your heels and squeeze up through your glutes. And you're just gonna hold here, okay? We're holding for the entire duration. If you have to rest, you can come up, shake it out, and sit right back down. So shoulder blades, flat back, and driving up through those heels. You will feel this in your quads. We're gonna go into a chair pose. Feet are hip width apart, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna brace, hup, and you're gonna sit, and hold. Hold it here, belly button in nice and tight, and back up, okay? You may need to adjust your stance depending on your hip mobility, so you can take it a little bit wider, toes turned out. Here, brace, hup, and hold. Keep your belly button in nice and tight. We're good. Right here, back. Sumo and reach. Toes are out, wider than shoulder width. So when you squat down, you don't want your knees going way past, or you don't want it to be so wide. You want a 90-degree angle from your knees to your heels, okay? So what you're gonna do is brace your core, pull yourself down with both legs, and reach overhead. So you're gonna have a big stretch in the QL here, stretch as well as the lats, reach. Keeping that belly button in nice and tight, down, reach through. As you stand up, think that you're zipping up your inner thighs, squeezing your inner thighs, your hamstrings, and your glutes, and then you reach over. Progression, sumo with a hip hurdle. So you're gonna go 2 sumos, so down, squeeze, down, and then from here, you're gonna come up, hurdle open, sit back down. Keeping that core nice and tight. Here, hurdle, place, bop. Working on hip mobility and strength, down and up. Think squeeze and zip. Control, place, bop. All right, modified knee pulls. We're gonna get a nice, tight core, lateral breath and brace. We're gonna pull ourselves up so we have a C curve. So your chin should be tucked. You're gonna extend this leg out long, and you're pulling this in. So pull, switch, switch. Making sure that back doesn't arch, using your abs to pull in this knee. Right leg pulls. Again, core braced, back is flat, pull yourself up. We're gonna go straight legs, so we're lowering one and then the other. Pulling in this leg, keeping our back flat, and you should actively feel your abs as well as your hip flexors pulling up your legs. All right, windshield wipers. What you're gonna do here is you're going to get your core nice and tight, knees together, feet together, hands to your side, and you're going to lower it here, brace, hup, lower it there, hup, keeping it nice and tight, feeling your obliques work. You can mod up and lower both legs, but you wanna make sure that you're feeling it in your core and nowhere else. So sometimes modding down is best. Heel taps, okay? Brace your core, lateral breath, chin up, and you're going to squeeze into your obliques, reaching for your heels or your toes. Make sure you feel both obliques equally and evenly. Sometimes our stronger side burns more than our weaker side, so make sure that you feel them both.